We're ready for some football. If only there was some kind of food that we could enjoy for football season. I have an idea, at least Rick Rowe does. Good morning, Rick.
Hey, buddy, you're right. How about some brisket, sausage, maybe some ribs? How about that? My goodness alive, that looks really... Is that like oozing moisture, juice? Wow, that would be the famous Eddie Ray. Fair Park High School, born and raised right here, and has been cutting meat. Chris, how long has he?
32 years.
32 years cutting meat at Podnuh.
Correct.
All right, so that's where we are this morning. Podnuh's Barbecue, Mansfield Road, and Eddie Ray is your superstar.
Yes, Eddie Ray is basically the lifeblood of the store. About 85 to 90% of our customers that come in know him by name. He knows them by name. He knows their order, to the point where they just walk in and grab a tray and he'll just start making their food like he's been doing it for their whole life.
I love the cowboy hat.
Yeah, that was actually given to him by a customer, a loyal customer that comes through. He's a cowboy hat maker. They come through every so often, and he only comes through 3 to 4 times a year,
okay.
But he's been doing it for almost 20 years, so they created a friendship just based on that.
Showing the love. All right, if I come to your restaurant and I go through the line, I can see Eddie Ray doing that, and I can tell him how to do it.
Correct. If you want it sliced, if you want it, we have some customers that come through and they like a lot of fat in their brisket, and we have some customers say, "I want mine lean." You tell him how you want it, and he'll cut it.
And that's unique at a barbecue restaurant.
Yeah. To my knowledge, we're the only restaurant that you come in, you say, "I want that slab of ribs, I want that chicken half, and I want that slice of turkey breast," and you get it, and it's cut fresh right in front of you. We have strip warmers to keep all the food to temp, and as you can see, Eddie Ray, as he cuts, anything,
wow.
any bark, any juices, any fat that comes off,
yeah.
You see him scrape it into a stainless steel drawer below the cutting board.
He's got some skills. Look at that. I love to watch Eddie Ray work his magic.
None of our food goes to waste. None of our brisket, our meat. We actually, you see him scraping it off there.
I do.
He actually scrapes it into that pan, and with him on a full day on that cutting board, that pan will be full.
Wow.
We take all that fat, all that bark, all that seasoning that he cuts off, and we put it in a mincer, and we actually put that in our beans, and that's what makes our beans so good. So we actually put brisket in our beans.
Okay, so there are a lot of places you can get good barbecue all over the Arklatex. Why would I come here?
We pride ourselves in buying the freshest and the best food. We also buy local, as you can see. A lot of your viewers will notice down home.
Yeah.
So we try to source local meats.
Okay.
We try to use local providers of certain foods.
Okay. I love it.
But the bottom,
I can't help but notice right over here, that's your wife, your son.
Yes.
This is like a family deal.
Correct. We when my wife and I bought it, that was one thing that we wanted to do, was make that this is a family organization, to the point where my general manager here, standing to your left, Tasha Williams.
Tasha. Right here, Jeff. There's Tasha.
Her daughter works for us. Her son works for us. Her brother and 2 of her nieces work here. Wow. A lot of owners wouldn't want that, but it's the exact opposite with us.
Amen.
You know.
Good people, good food, and you got Eddie Ray. You got the superstar, Eddie Ray. Come see us at Podnuh's on Mansfield Road. Keep cutting, Eddie. It's magic. It's just fun to watch it.
Yes, you can watch barbecue all morning long, but tasting it, smelling it, so much better. All right, that is looking good.
It's Tasty Tuesday. Where are you, Rick?
You know, it's good. You talk about moisture. There's a lot of moisture in the meat you're about to see. We got the superstar, Eddie Ray, Podnuh's Barbecue, Mansfield Road. There's only one Eddie Ray, and he is the superstar because, show me your magic there, Eddie Ray. And he's cutting brisket here. We're going to kind of go through the line here because, first of all, look at that. Man, that's some skills. That's 33 years of cutting meat, Chris?
Correct.
Wow. All right, Eddie Ray, I want the 3-meat plate. Come on, brother. Bring it on. And that would be brisket, sausage, and what? Ribs?
And ribs.
And
yes.
ribs. All right, man. Oh, that's beautiful. And Chris, this is one of your most popular items, I assume?
Yes, this 3-meat plate is what a lot of our blue collar, hard working men come in because they want that protein, and they
Yeah.
Every one of our plates, no matter what, it's a 1 meat, 2 meat, or 3 meat.
I love
our
it.
sampler comes with Texas
Where'd that?
toast.
Oh, everything comes with the Texas toast. Okay. All right.
And you sit it down and go through the line.
All right. Here we go. So you go through the line. All right. So, ooh, I like it. I like it. I love corn on the cob. Come on, give me a little corn on the cob here.
You gotta self-serve your sides.
This is Tasha.
This is Tasha, my
Oh,
girl.
I do it. I do it myself. I'm sorry.
You're fine. I'm here to
Here
help.
I am asking y'all to take care of me.
No, you're good.
All right, let's pork and beans. Let me do some pork and beans. I can
So-
handle this.
Yeah. So our
Here we
beans,
go.
our beans are made in house. They're made the same way since 1978.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, man.
We actually, like I said earlier, we actually put our
God,
bark
that looks
from
good.
all of the brisket and any extra
And
meat
mix
that we
it in with
have,
the beans.
It gets mixed in with the beans.
All right, potato salad. I need one of the cups, I guess, Tasha.
Yes.
Come see me. By the way, Tasha's one of your. This is a
She's-
family thing.
Yes, she's my general manager here at 9030 Mansfield Road.
Okay, and do you have?
Okay for you?
Yeah, that's good. A little small one.
So our potato salad and our beans and our dirty rice we make in-house from scratch.
Okay, beautiful. Come on. Thank you, Miss Tasha. Look at calling me sweetheart. You've won me over. I love it. And Nana pudding.
Yes, we make our banana
Gotta
pudding
have some of
in-house as
that.
well.
Gotta have some of that. Beautiful.
And we also have our cobbler that stays on the hot well, just stays nice and warm, just
I
like
love
Grandma
that.
used to
I
make
love
it.
that. All right, let's come through with another one.
Okay.
We've got Christina, that's your wife, and your
Yes.
baby girl.
Yes, my
And
daughter.
what are
Whitley.
they about to have?
They're going to do what we have a lot of people come in and get, which is our quarter chicken plate.
Quarter chicken
Yeah.
plate.
So where you got the
Eddie Ray.
the large meal that feed, that would, if somebody came in and was brutally hungry and said, hey, I want a lot of meat. So we have a lot of women that come through and get a half chicken or a quarter chicken, and we
look
actually
at
have
that,
a special
look at
on
that.
that through operational hours until 5 p.m.
Wow, look at Eddie Ray. Man, keep going, brother. Work
So
your magic.
he takes the quarter chicken,
Okay.
cuts it in half, and then this is actually something my daughter eats on the regulars. the
Oh, is
chicken
that
for my
right? I
boys,
bet she
yes.
does. Come over, baby girl. What you want? What's your side? What do you want?
Speak up.
Macaroni and cheese. They all do. Kids love the mac and cheese.
And that's actually something we just recently upgraded. Ron's macaroni out of Houston.
Wow.
And they make just a great product.
All right, I'm going to set it up right here so we can get a good shot of that.
Okay.
And Nate, you got some options here. This is the 3-meat plate or the quarter chicken. Which one, brother? Come on, man. It's coming back. 312 East Kings Highway.
Got to go with the variety there. The 3-meat plate sounds perfect, but you're talking barbecue, so there's no wrong
3-meat.
answers.
I'm with you.
I'll get some to go.
No
plates
wrong
for you.
answer, brother. I'm loving this. I'm loving this.
Ribs and brisket.
Ooh,
come
baby.
on.
Let me go.
Oh, Rick, I tell you, I am envious
Juicy.
a lot of you, sir. But
High
especially-
humidity.
Is Rick Rowe the man and the legend and the man with the barbecue also, by the way? Good morning, Rick.
Hey, brother, I know why you're saying that. You're hoping I'm going to bring some of this back home to 312 East Kings, and I am. How good does that look to you, folks? All right, Chris, how long has that been cooking in that cooker?
So our brisket we cook overnight, and our pork butts for our pulled pork we cook it for 13 hours. It gets put on the night before. So that's why if you're ever out and about in the city of Shreveport, Bossier, and you smell like someone's cooking fresh meat, it's because we are.
Why?
We cook our meat overnight because we slowly cook and smoke our brisket because it allows for a better taste.
Right.
It allows to retain the moisture.
Falls off the bone, doesn't it?
Yeah, and the bark you see that your cameraman is catching beautifully on the
That is
camera.
gorgeous, gorgeous.
It helps everything keep the moisture and keep everything good.
All right, I understand you've got something called a podtato.
Yes.
Heard a lot about it. And let's let the superstar Eddie Ray do his thing.
So Eddie Ray and I here, what normally happens when you come in and get a potato, somebody grabs it.
Take it away, Eddie Ray.
We'll cut it open, and then you can get sausage, you can get anything but chicken on top of the potato. And Eddie Ray will start chopping up the meat for us.
I love this.
And it's scary with the cleaver. I was afraid.
Watch
he was
this,
gonna lose
folks.
a finger.
Get ready. Eddie Ray, come on. Work your magic, brother. Come on. Show me how you do what you do. 30 plus years.
33 years doing exactly that. So
Look at this. Hadn't cut off a finger yet.
not yet. No.
Come on.
And like I said, the one thing about us, if you like gristle in your brisket, we'll put it there. If you don't like any fat in there at all, we won't put it in there at all.
Yeah, that's the cool thing about this Podnuh on Mansfield Road. As you go through, you can tell him exactly the way you want it
Correct.
cut.
If you like a rack of ribs over another, you can say, hey, I want that top rack. Or if you
right.
say, hey, I want that half chicken, they'll do it.
Finish off the potato. There we go. All right, so
we
this
put
is
the
it.
meat, there you go. And
Okay.
then you can choose between bacon bits, cheese, chives, sour cream,
Beautiful.
butter. And this can come by itself, or it can come with 2 sides.
That's a beautiful thing. All right, talk about beautiful thing. I want you guys to see, and I live in North Bossier. I don't get over here a lot. Shame on me, because I'm so impressed with this place. First of all, the family that owns it, fantastic people, and almost everybody that works here is blood related in one way or the other. But look at the ambiance of this place. I mean, it's huge. By the way, this is the Podnuh on Mansfield Road, but look at it, folks. Check out the atmosphere. I don't normally expect this in a place like Podnuh, but man, you got it going on, brother. This is beautiful. And lots of room.
Yes.
So it's probably not going to be a long line. If you want to do a party or a group gathering, there it is.
Yeah, we have 2 party rooms here at this location. One for a smaller.
And then on the other side, Jeff, just walk over to the other
walk
side.
through those doors right there.
And let's just say I eat here all the time. And I need that room for my grandma's
Birthday?
88th
Yeah.
anniversary.
All you have to do is call the store, reserve it, and like
Look
I
at
said,
this.
depending on how many people you need, we have one room that can
Come on.
hold up to 35 people. We have another room that can hold up to 70.
Golly. All right, folks.
And I don't charge anything for the use of the rooms if you eat here.
What?
I don't charge a single thing.
Are you kidding me?
Nope.
All right, look, folks, you got to come visit. I'm going to come visit. In fact, I want you to move to North Bossier. My goodness, this is fantastic. Podnuh Barbecue, Mansfield Road. And nobody does it like they do. You got a great family. And then you got Eddie Ray. Eddie Ray, let's end up with you doing your thing. Work your magic, Eddie Ray. Work your magic, brother. Here we are live, Podnuh, Mansfield Road with Eddie Ray, the legend, the one, the only. And some of this, just depending on how nice you guys are to me, is coming back. Cut, Eddie. Cut, Eddie. Come on. There you go, baby. You got to love it. Coming back to you guys.
Delicious food and amazing storytelling from Rick. His ability to just talk, to give us the story behind the story, and the food's okay, but Rick's just in a class of his own. All right, I'm gonna quit sucking up so much. Brian's jumping on that bandwagon too. We want some barbecue, Rick. You're the man. Thanks, buddy. Great Tasty Tuesday.
Mr. Rick Rowe, who's going to bring some ribs back and some of that brisket with a little bit of that fat in it for a sandwich, and some barbecue sauce also. Oh, and some pecan pie, probably. Let's see. Macaroni and cheese. Macaroni. Oh, and the barbecue beans, of course.
Man, you are buttering me up, my brother, and I know why, because you want some of Eddie Ray. This is the man, the legend, working his magic with the meat. Eddie Ray's been around for 30 plus years at Podnuh. We're at Podnuh at Mansfield Road, and nobody can cut meat, Chris, like this guy.
Correct. He truly makes it look like an art sometimes. So and it just amazes me how
Look at
he
that.
ends his day with no lacerations on any of his hands.
Amazing. And there will actually be people that'll come in and specifically want to see him do his thing.
Correct. I actually have customers that come in, and if Eddie Ray's not behind the cutting board, they will physically come. They'll say, "Hey, I'll be back later," or
Keep cutting, Eddie.
come
Keep
back
cutting,
later.
brother. Come on.
So
You're working your magic. You're on the air, brother. There
so
we go.
Even though we have very capable other cutters here, that's a position that he holds. They don't want anybody else to cut their food but Eddie Ray, so they'll actually step out of line until he comes back from his break or what have you. He's here, and he's here 7 days a week.
7 days a week.
And if he's not, and that's by choice, by the way, because I think he doesn't sleep well because he knows someone else is on his cutting board and it bothers him.
Well, it's a great place. And what he's making now, this is the free meat sampler.
Yes, he's doing our chopped beef right now. He's doing a sampler for us, but he's chopping up some beef.
Okay.
With us, everything we cook is fresh and everything is cut fresh. We don't cut it until the customer comes in and says, "I want this," and that's when he cuts it.
Okay. Now we got about a minute, and we just had a football game Sunday night. Didn't turn out the way it should have, but we're going to win a game or two. The Tigers are going to they're a good football team. They're going to win a bunch of games. So let's just say I want to have a big tailgate party at my house for an LSU game. Boom.
So we have some of the previous plates that we made earlier, but what it is we have our family spreads and we have our party packs. Party packs is when you have a large group, such as 10, 25, 50 people. But if you have a small gathering, let's just say mom's on the way home and it's a soccer game and she doesn't want to cook, we have our family spreads, and this is kind of just a different meats. It's not quite as much as this, but you get 4 pints of sides, and we put an example of the different sides. You get toast, barbecue sauce, And you get 3 meats that'll feed either 3 to 4 people or 5 to 6, depending on how many people you have in your
Amazing.
family.
And this is your chicken plate.
That is our quarter chicken plate
Quarter
that we sell a
chicken.
lot of because it's $8.99 before 5 p.m.
And then real quick, I just want you to see, because it's such a beautiful place. Look at this, man. It's big, plenty of room, and it's got atmosphere.
Correct.
That I did not realize
A lot
was
of,
beautiful.
lot of Western ambiance. And like even above your head, you can actually see a set of longhorns that somebody mounted and it
Yeah.
actually is put up.
You gotta
so
love it.
we have old saddles. It's just the ambiance of the Western culture.
All right, remember where we are, Podnuh's Barbecue, Mansfield Road. And Nate, let me see here, quarter chicken. We can do this, man, if you want a big party, and I know you're a big LSU Tiger fan, next big game, we'll bring one of these to your house. Come on.
You know,
Watching
Rick,
the Tigers.
So yeah,
Why
and
wait?
You can tell when LSU's
Life
on
is-
because we get a lot of requests for picking up.
life is short, Rick. Why wait till Saturday? We got a couple days to go. I promise not to maybe not eat it all, but as soon as you showed that party plate, Brian said, yes, that's what I'm talking about. So that's it.
Look at that. That's the pod-tato.
The
Potato.
potato. Okay. I like it. Any way you slice it, buddy.
He's
hey,
not
we'll,
gonna bring
we'll
it
take
back.
it. The Rick challenge. Will it come back?
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, buddy. Going to sink our teeth into that.